Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the 18th of November today and just a little update for you. First up, just a quick look in the greenhouse. We had our first real frost this morning. You can see the patterns on it. It actually hasn't frozen on the inside, I don't think. Oh yeah, maybe just a little bit. Anyway, it was about -2 this morning, and so as I say, first real frost. But I'd closed the vent last night because I knew we were expecting it. So I've moved my figs inside just as a precaution, really. So I've got some. This is Mizuna, so I planted that out, this block here, yesterday. That's the coriander there, looking really good. This spinach, well, that's definitely baby leaf spinach now, so I think I'm gonna take a harvest of that in the next day or so. And the spring onions are looking nice. Some more spring onions and coriander over there, and then similarly with the Hill 2 overwintering lettuces, we need to really start picking a few of the basil leaves off, you know, just to encourage them to keep growing. Bit disappointing with the lamb's lettuce germination, well, very disappointing, and it was fresh seed as well. There's only about 4 come through, so I don't know, I might have to re-sow them possibly. Right, let's I'll take you outside now. So you can see the sort of frost on top of the leaves. I mean, it makes beautiful patterns on the glass here. It really is. So I've almost done with the radishes now, as you can see, and I think this Mizuna is probably about done, so I'll probably pull that out and that can go on the compost. So that'll be those two empty. There's just the spring cabbage in this bed here, and these are the savoys. And look at that garlic, I only planted that a short while ago. Look how that's grown. That's incredible, really, really good. What I need to do here with these savoys, I think, is come out at night with a torch and do a bit of a slug hunt. You can see they're getting pretty badly mauled, but hopefully they will be alright. You can see they're just kind of starting to get all kind of heart up a wee bit, so it's probably going to be maybe, I don't know, January, perhaps February when they're ready. The kale's doing fine. I just keep pulling any sort of dead leaves off that go on like that sort of thing there. You can see I'll just put that in the compost, and then I actually shut the frame lids. I'll keep them closed. We're supposed to be having snow possibly tonight, so I'm just going to keep them closed, but that's chard and spinach in there, so you know, kind of looking all right, really. Still got quite a few carrots actually, well, a lot, even though I did snip the leaves off. I'll have to do it again. They're not the best, but you know, there's some usable ones. Those were the onions. That's my onion crop this year. Pretty poor, I know, but I've got some fresh seeds, so hopefully, fingers crossed, next year will be a better lot. But you know, they're alright. There's some quite nice, pretty good sized ones. I think that's Bedfordshire Champion actually, and these smaller ones will be Sturon. And then just to finish off this clip, just wanted to update you on the cider. So I don't know if you can make that out. There's the leaves, the sediment at the bottom, and you can see it's kind of starting to just clear very gradually. Signs of fermentation there. So obviously in cold weather like this you're not going to get much activity. I need to take a hydrometer reading to check on the sugar levels, but so far it's looking good. Welcome back, guys. November the 27th today, and as you can see I'm just down on the micro orchard here. I'm just going to spin you around a wee bit. We've got a really nice, look at that, full blue sky, and tomorrow I think as well. Pretty of a hard frost this morning, but we can cope with that. So thought I'd come down and just try and get rid of some of this, all these prunings and everything, have a bit of a bonfire. So you can see I've got some bits of cardboard and brown paper, I've got a load of newspaper. These were some stuff I've had in here just to try and keep it dry really, so I'll see if I can get that going first, and then we'll add this gradually because it's quite wet, so I imagine there'll be a lot of smoke, but unfortunately that's just the way it is. I've just got nowhere else to keep it dry. I think that's probably true for most of the gardeners in this country. When I did that damson there's quite a lot of prunings there, I'll have to come and be burnt as well, so I'd just like to take a day like this, you know, take the opportunity really and get rid of some of this stuff. So I'll bring you back when I've got the hopefully got it going. Well, it's going. I think what I'm going to have to do, the other mistake, well it wasn't a mistake, it was just that all I've had going on this year, I just was in a bit of a rush when I was cutting all these canes, so I've left them long. I really should have chopped them up smaller, and then I could have dropped them, but what I've done is just stacked it on top, and you can see hopefully the flames there, so it should dry out, and then I can kind of fold it in as it burns it. So hopefully we'll get rid of that, and as I say, I'll get that bit done there. So there's a few jobs on my winter list. There's nothing burning at the moment, but one thing I do need, and I'm going to do, is this Honan Mackie, I think it is, gooseberry. It's a yellow one. I'm going to take some cuttings off that this afternoon, so that's definitely one thing I want to do. I've been looking at this, I'm not even sure, I think it was not loganberry, tayberry, so I'm going to hang on to it and just see. It could be a bramble, but do you know, this is why you should label things, he said. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to take some cuttings off that, but other jobs can wait. You know, I mean, I've got all my leeks there, some gone to seed, dig those out. This leek bed, what am I talking about? The old pink bed right there, that is going to come out, and I'm just going to seed that with grass, so the whole thing's just going to be, I tell you, it's so much easier to maintain now. I got rid of all that carpet, well, the majority of it. Yeah, so it was a good job done that. Other than that though, there's nothing really burning. There'll be the hazel cut, of course, in January for the pea sticks, bean poles. I've got a big stool of it there. There's a bit over there, so there'll be that to do. Always do that in January. The cuttings, I'll rake these leaves back, and there's like a little bed of soil, so they'll go in there. And at some point I could really do with trying to just get some of this grass out of my food hedge, you know. It's I don't want it taking over too much, so there's that to do at some point. Well, you can see I've got rid of it. I'm just going to, that's the damson from the prunings there, chopped them up smaller. So what I'll do is I'll chuck those on there, and should be sufficient flame and embers, you know, to get rid of that. I'll just leave it ticking away, it's not going to take any harm. Right, I'll go and show you these gooseberry cuttings. So yeah, this is my little place here, just down from the asparagus and beneath this hazel hedge. Probably be the last year, because the roots from the hazel are kind of really starting to come into here now, so I'll have to find a new site. But what is this, 6, and it's to say it's a yellow Honan Mackie, I think it is. I haven't actually tried one yet. I think they've got a very good rating, you know, so we'll see how they get on. Anyway, if you want to know, I'll put a link to taking gooseberry cuttings. There'll be a thing at the end of the video, and also if you are interested in propagation, I will put a link up somewhere in the video to all the videos that I've done as like a playlist on plant propagation. Well guys, that's it for this one. I'm keeping the videos fairly short for the time being. It's only been about 3 weeks, I think, this Thursday, since I came out, had my hernia operation, so I want to tell you that I'm doing really well. It's healing up great, you know, nothing, so no problems or anything like that. But I've just got to be, I've just got to take things easy. I don't want to overstretch or, you know, lift anything too heavy and run the risk of another rupture or anything until it's all healed up. So I'm just trying to do what I can when I can. And so yeah, I'm just keeping videos short, so apologies if there's not as many as usual, but stay with me. I'll try and keep the shorts going as well. And take care, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.